Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how are they feeling about you. Now I'm going to go into how they're feeling about you and how you're feeling about them, because your power is in your side on things. So let's get some clarity for you on there so that you can make some changes, maybe. Now, I've made 3 readings, the crystal, the flower, and the shell, and for each of them I've made a deeper dive, so an extended reading. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get more information on it. In that deeper dive, I go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with something emotionally, whether there's some action you need to take, or a different way of looking at it, or something to get on with, maybe while you're waiting for someone. And guidance for you in this relationship. So what do you need to know about yourself? What do you need to know about them? Possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. And how might this play out? How might it go down, along with possible timelines for that? If you're interested in that extended reading, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll see a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the crystal? This is a rough labradorite. Would you like the flower? This frangipani. It smells beautiful. Or would you like the shell? Whatever this is called. I don't know. Take your pick right now. Use the timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as you're watching it as well. I love hearing from you guys, finding out what are the details about this. Very intriguing readings this time. I'd love some clarification from you guys as to what it was that I was picking up on in these very intriguing energies. So leave your comments below as well. It really helps my channel out. Thank you to all of my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week, and I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which is I do channeling in there for the collective, but I also give mini reads as well, so come along in there sometime. It's by donation for those mini reads. So if you've got a question for your higher self, come along. You'll see it laying in waiting on my channel. If you go directly to my channel, you'll see the next one there, and you can click on the remind me, I think it is, so for it to give you a reminder when I go live, so you can come along. Would love to see you in there. So go ahead to your reading, enjoy, and remember it's a timeless reading as well, so whenever you're getting to it is good. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Let's find out how your person's feeling about you. I want to go into how you're feeling about them as well. Get a complete picture on all of this. Okay, so as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if they find that this is your story, or could be a story, you might want to get that. In that, I go into more guidance for you. So guidance for you with whatever you're dealing with at the moment in your current circumstances. If there's something you need to do, or a new way of seeing it, something to release, something to heal, whatever. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out, along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get you a couple of general cards out first. How your person's feeling about you at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so crystals. You have threshold, so they're wanting to make a move. And the Garden of the Night, but they're going through hard times at the moment. So your person's feeling like they want to make a move toward you. They're on the threshold of it. They're getting closer, but they're still going through hard times at the moment. Maybe a bit of depression or something like that, or just going through hard times. You know, they've got complications in their life at the moment. Magic maker. So they think you're magic. They think that a life with you would be magical. You make things better for them. So I feel like your person might have some problems going on in their lives at the moment that is complicating things, complicating them moving toward you, and they're trying to deal with those things at the moment. So a lot of their feelings is about that. They're thinking you're magical. Right? So let's find out more. Their feelings, first of all. How are they feeling about crystals, the sun? So you make them happy, you make them very happy, you make them feel very light and playful and happy, and it's really good energy. Bliss, they feel bliss when they think of you, when they're around you. King of Wands, very passionate about you, so there's a lot of sexual attraction there. You make them feel powerful as well, and this is really excellent energy. I like this very much. So yeah, if there's any delays at the moment, your person definitely wants to come forward. It's not about their feelings. They're not delaying because they're lacking feelings. There's a standoff with the cats there. Do you want to see? She might start growling. My cat, this one inside, she doesn't like other cats. Hi, she doesn't at all. So you might hear a bit of growling going on soon. How are you feeling about them? Let's get a couple of cards out for you and then I'll elaborate on all of this. You have the Page of Wands, so you're pretty excited about it too. Maybe wanting more communication in this, so you want some forward movement there. And also Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords, but you're like conflicted here. You wonder what the hold-up is. You wonder, are they deceiving you? Am I right to be choosing this? Very much up in the air here. You're not sure whether they're the right one for you, or no, it feels to me like you're kind of sure that they're the right one for you, but then it's like, well, why isn't it happening then? And why are they not being forthcoming? And why is it not happening already? So you're a little bit mixed up in your feelings there, probably because of a lack of forthcoming action is what I'm feeling. So let's get deeper into them. How are they feeling about you? How's your person feeling about you? So the Sun and the Seven of Voices, are they conflicted too? Seven of Voices, wondering if they're deceiving themselves about this. Now, they're in very positive feelings about you, so it could be that your person is scared of how good they feel with you and about you. They might think it's just a crush. They might feel like it's an obsession. They might have had experiences like that in the past. So your person could fall in love quickly or just very hard, fall in love hard, and as a result, it hasn't worked out in the past. It might not have worked out. Well, it hasn't, has it? It hasn't worked out in the past for them, and so they're a little bit worried that they might be deceiving themselves here. So you make them feel so good. Their feelings for you are so strong, and you make them feel so good that they wonder if this is just fantasy, if it's just pie in the sky kind of stuff. What's behind that? So you're both feeling conflicted here about each other, right? Creativity. It feels to me like your person, I don't know why I'm getting this from this card, but your person might want to give it time just for it to ground in. And so with that creativity, I was just getting that things worth creating get created slowly. Things worth having get created slowly. I feel like your person wants to give it time, and I don't think it's about you. I think it's about them. I think it's about them and their strength of feeling for you. They're wondering, is this a deception? They might even have friends and family saying, hey, you seem to be obsessed with this person. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not just like making this up? They can't be as good as you're saying. So they might be talking a lot about you to their friends and their family, and it's giving them warning signs because of that. So they're taking the time because of that. King of Wands, but they're very passionate about you. There's a lot of chemistry there, a lot of sexual attraction there. They want you. The Empress, you're the Empress, so they want something solid with you. They've got a lot of respect for you. Your person just thinks the world of you and have got a lot of feeling, and they want to come in and claim you. So I do feel like it's their heart and their energy wants to come in, but their mind and maybe people around them as well are saying, just hold back. If this is really true, it's going to be true in a month's time. It's going to be true later on down the line there. So I think sense is slowing them down here. But it's because of the strength of their feelings for you. Too many. What's behind the King of Wands and the Empress? So they see you as the happily ever after. They've got a lot of respect for you. They feel this connection to you. Psychic development is behind that. So they feel like you're the person, you're the wife or the husband, the Empress energy. You're on top of things, you've got your life in order, you're ready for this, that kind of thing. They see you as that. So the feeling that it's just it's go time for this. The feeling that it's all falling into place. It's just the past. They just don't want to be deceiving themselves this time. With that Seven of Voices. So there's a little bit of internal conflict going on. How about you? How are you feeling about them? Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands can be kind of playerish kind of an energy as well. You're excited about this. You want some communication, but you're wondering if they're walking away. So you're tripping yourself out about this. Is this the start of a path, or are they walking away here? What's happening? What's going on? You're kind of wanting something to happen here, wanting it to start, wanting some passionate communication to come in, but there's part of you that's fearing that surprise. What if it's a walking away? You know, you want the communication. It's all great if it's that, then it's a pleasant surprise. But what if it's this? What if the communication says, no, I don't want this? So you're not certain about your person's feelings, which makes sense. You're watching this. Right. So a part of you wants that communication to come in. A part of you is scared about that communication coming in. So push-pull kind of an energy that you've got with this person. You might want to get clear on that. I mean, don't you just want to know anyway, whichever way it goes? Isn't it better to know than be this all up in the air, not knowing? You've both got some delays on this. Abundance is behind that as well, and so you might be worried that about some kind of a financial situation, or that they're going to become a burden on you, or you're a burden on them, or they're not ready, or something like that. Not got their house in order, or something like that, or that they don't feel good enough, that they're going to walk away. They don't feel good enough for you, because I mean, you're coming across that they're seeing you as this Empress energy, so there might be an aspect of that, or you're seeing that there could be an aspect of that in them, that they don't feel good enough. So you're really unsure about them, hey? Seven of Cups and Seven of Swords. Are you deceiving yourself on this? Are they the right choice? Very conflicted in this. So you might have had things in the past as well where you've felt this, and it hasn't been right. So you guys are overthinking this. Or it's just so important to you that you're taking it slowly. You got the moon out behind that, so you're feeling very emotional, very connected to them. There's that emotional part of the moon, but there's also a confusion about the moon too. Moonlight doesn't light things up clearly. The sun does, but the moon doesn't. There's a lot of confusion. You're actually showing up as more confused than your person is here. And isn't that interesting? Because I think that you think that they're more confused. They're coming up as less confused. Sure, there's a bit of confusion in there, but they're coming up as more closer to 100% on this choice than you are right now. So what's behind this? There's a lot of confusion now. Seven of Cups and the moon, a lot of confusion. And Seven of Swords. Am I deceiving myself? Death. That needs to end first. Oops. So that needs to end first. There's some work, inner work for you to do here to actually end all of that confusion. You need to get clear on this. See, I told you we needed to do your side of things as well, because sometimes, I mean, we only have the power in ourselves to change it in ourselves. We can't affect them, right? They've got to go through their processes, and your power in this situation is how you deal with it and how you can get ready for it. So let's help you out in the deeper dive with that. How are they feeling about you? This is very good. Sure, there's a bit of conflict there within them, but that's not about you really, that's about themselves. They see you as this magical force for sure, manifesting miracles. They see so much potential of you guys being together, of you manifesting miracles together, your dreams coming true. They feel like you've got the same dream as them. They feel like you're on the same page as them. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So the heart is telling them that you are it. You're it for them. Let's find out more. How's your person feeling about you? Let's go again now. There's too many. How's your person feeling about you? Work through your feelings. So they're working through these feelings, they're gaining clarity, they're spending time on this, they're probably thinking about it a lot and feeling about it a lot to come to clarity. And I just get this feeling that they've got friends and family that are talking to them about it as well. Because this seems to be someone that goes in deep, you know, maybe have a little bit of an obsessive kind of a personality. They're well aware of that, they know themselves, they know that that's led them into difficulties before, and so they are working through those feelings. Or just sitting with their feelings and seeing if it's lasting. That's what I'm getting from that is, will these feelings last? Let's see it. Let's sit it out. It seems positive. So if you've known this person for a long time and they've been doing this for a long time, seeing if those feelings are going to subside at all, then is a good sign if they're still hanging on in there. Maturity. So the scene is very mature. Yes, the Empress energy. They feel like you're mature, you're a good choice, that kind of thing. And fun as well. So fun. There is that Sun card, which is the inner child feeling very happy. And so they feel light and fun around you, and they feel like your life together would be a lot of fun too. That's great energy. How else are they feeling about you? Communication. Communication, you're coming out as wanting that communication from them. I feel like they're well aware of that. I feel like they are well aware that you are a better communicator than them, is what I'm getting here. And so maybe they feel like they need to up their communication game. They're probably picking up that energy from you as well, that you want them to communicate. But I just get the feeling from that they see you as a very good communicator, very clear with your words and direct and honest and open. And they, even in trying to express it myself, how they're feeling, I'm finding it hard to get the words for them. So that's a reflection of them, right? That they will be stuttering over the words. They will be just finding it hard to find those words like that. So they feel, this is how they feel about themselves. They see you as a good communicator and them as not being so. Adventurous. So they see you as adventurous. They feel like that you could have an amazing adventures. They do feel like you're on the same page as them, wanting the same things from life and all of that. Let's find out more. How are they feeling? I'm going to focus on them first. How are they feeling about you? Well, let's go again. How are Crystal's person feeling about them? Tick-tock, you take your time. You take your time with things. And so they're seeing you as kind of patient, a patient person who takes your time. You're in no rush for anything. That's a good thing, because they're certainly not rushing. Now, I don't feel like it's about the nature of them not rushing. I feel like it's more they've got awareness about themselves. How are they feeling about you? Courage. See who's being very courageous. Now, you might have been taking risks in your life. You might have had a very diverse kind of a life, and they feel that you're a very courageous person. They're really impressed by you. They think you're incredible. How are they feeling about you? Divine matrix. So they're feeling like you're their divine counterpart. You're made for each other. There's something just right about this. That's the card 44 as well. You might be seeing 4s all over the place. They might be seeing 4s all over the place as well. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Mask. Not showing the true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding. delusion, gaslighting. There's that fear again. And so they're wondering if it's even true. So if you've told them the feelings about them, they're wondering if it's true. There's definitely a too good to be true. You might be too good to be true for them, and it's making them question a lot. They're wondering if it's a mask. Okay, so let's find out about you. How are you feeling about them? I would say this is just a matter of time, but let's find out in that deeper dive. Right. I think they just need time to be sure on all of this. How are you feeling about them? You have 2 cards out. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So you want them to make a decision for themselves. You want them to come forward and be true to themselves. You want them to make this decision. You want it to be their decision. You don't want to influence them on that. Yeah. I'm going to let the cat out. You've also got this one as well. Don't fight with the cat. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So you want them to go with the flow. You want them to make the decision, but you're wanting them to go with the flow. You've kind of feeling like they're stuck. You want them to move. You want them to communicate with you. You want this to move forward. And it feels to me like you're seeing them as kind of stuck. I don't feel like they are stuck. I think they're moving slowly. It's interesting. Yours is more your feelings about the situation is coming out here rather than your feelings about them. Have you noticed that? How are crystals feeling about the person? Let's try and get more personal in this. How are you feeling about... They've got some situation cards out, but it's mostly the feelings about you. The perception about you. How are crystals feeling about the person? Be proud of yourself. So you think that they should be proud of themselves. You see them as, maybe they've got accomplishments in their life and you're proud of them. You think they should be proud of themselves. Maybe you're seeing them in a better light than they see themselves. Yeah. That's nice. So you're proud of them. For their accomplishments, for who they are as a person. Maybe as they've learned and grown. You see that in them. How do you feel about them? Crystals. You trust them. So this is a trustworthy person according to you. You do trust them there. There's a lot of chemistry. Yes, I'm getting that on both sides. There's a lot of chemistry. So you do feel the same way about each other in that kind of an attraction way. You're both very attracted to each other. Fear though, you're a little bit scared of them. So it could be the same thing this. The strength of feelings about your person here has you a little bit scared of them, because when we've got these strong feelings about somebody, they can hold a lot of power over us. They can break your heart, right? So fear on both sides here. Oh wow. So for your part in this, you're worried, and I don't feel it's particularly about your person, but you're worried about being used again, and you're worried that they're going to show something, be a villain, that there's something wrong with them. That'll be what the fear is about here. So you've got awareness here of being hurt again, is what I'm getting. But floating on air, the majority of it is this. It's not the fear. Yeah, you do have a bit more fears than they do, for sure. It's coming out in the cards here, but you've got this aspect of floating on air. So they do make you happy. I feel like you've both got these fears to overcome, and then And then you can kind of grow together, you know. But it feels like you need to both get over these fears so that you can actually come together. How are you feeling about them? Co-creation, you want to build things with them? You think that they'd be a good partner to do stuff like that with? Build something with? See a lot of potential in this. How are you feeling about them? You want to build with them, yeah, you want to co-create with them. So there must be a healthy kind of a dynamic between you, being on the same page, wanting the same things from life. Ambition, so you like their ambition, you like what it is that they want to be, who they want to be, the growth and all of that. They could be very tenacious, very hard-working kind of person, you like that. Yeah, appreciating their energy there and their ambition. And gratitude, so they're a grateful person, you're grateful to have met them, you feel like they're a grateful person. That's nice. What else? How else are crystals feeling about the person? And then we're going to top this off with some messages from your heart to their heart to your heart. The other way around. Body and soul. So you love them body and soul. So you like their body. You like, they've got a good body. It could be hunky. Beautiful body. And soul there. And soul. So it's deeper than that. It's not just a body thing. A lot of chemistry going on here though. And a deep breath. What I was feeling from this is like very calming effect on you, but also a breath of fresh air is what I've heard as well. So this is a change for you. You haven't met someone like this in a long time maybe, or maybe never before. Something very special about this person for you. And very different than you've had before. How are you feeling about them? Clock needs time, takes time. So you're well aware that they're holding back and they're taking the time. Isn't that interesting? They saw you as TikTok. You're seeing them as this TikTok energy as well. Slow progress. Slow progress there. So let's get a message out from their heart to your heart. What does their heart want to say to your heart? Ask for help. So they want you to ask them for help. They may be seeing you as a very independent kind of an energy, and they want to do things for you. So ask for their help. That could be the gateway for them to approach you, kind of thing. Be willing to express love. So they're wanting that communication with you as well, that expression of love toward them. So they're a little bit unsure about your feelings toward them. They want to know your feelings toward them. You obviously do too, to be watching this video. You want to know their feelings towards you. There should be a bit more communication going on here. So a message from your heart to their heart. Consider your foundation. So you want them to come in proper here. You want them to come in with firm foundations. You want to know their commitment as well. You want to know they're committed to this. You want a big offer from them. And love endures. So your heart is saying to their heart that this love, it will win out in the end. I feel like you've both got faith in that. That it will win out in the end. It's just a very slow process for you both here. Is what it feels like. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, crystals, then you might want to get that deeper dive for some more guidance in this situation. What to do about this at the moment, how to deal with this at the moment. Yeah, do you need to communicate more? Is that for you to do? Let's find out. And guidance for you in this relationship. What else do you need to know about them and yourself and possible dynamics and how to make it work really well? How is this all going to play out as well? And let's get some possible timelines on that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, so type it in very carefully, otherwise you won't receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail, so do check those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that crystal. It will take you to a download of a PDF. And so you need to open it on a device that can open PDFs. In that PDF, you'll see some information about the reading, a special free gift, and then a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video, and you can watch it right away. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week and more as well on my channel. And what else? Yeah, if this is where you're leaving me, then good luck with all of this. I hope it works out for you. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out how they're feeling about you. Let's find out how you're feeling about them as well, because your true power lies in yourself and how you're dealing with this. And it's good to get clarity on that too. So, as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this reading as well. So an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. I'm going to go into how this might play out, along with time frames for that as well, possible time frames. So if you're interested in that, towards the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out how they're feeling about you. Sunlight after darkness, you're a breath of fresh air, and it's happiness after they've had a hard time in life. You might have had the same as well. And this is just, what a welcome relief to meet someone like you, for you to meet someone like them. So much better than you've had before. Trust. So there's a lot of trust between you here. You feel like you're on the same page. You can trust each other. There's just that feeling that you can trust each other. It's really nice. I like that. So let's get some tarot out. How are they feeling about you? How do they feel about you, flowers? Wheel of Fortune. Very fortunate, very lucky kind of a person. You're very kind of free and lucky and happy-go-lucky, and you move, you make decisions in your life, moving very freely within life, kind of in tune with life, and yeah, that lucky kind of an energy. Happy-go-lucky. But the ability to flow with life is what I'm getting there. They see you as like having this ability to flow with life. They like that. They like the way that you seem to be at home here on this planet, and you seem to be doing quite well at it. Is what I'm getting there. The moon. See you as an emotional person. Maybe is a little bit confused as to what it is that you want as well. But as an emotional person, there's a depth to you here. You've got a depth of emotion. They're intrigued by you. They want to get to know you. They want to have a deep relationship with you and really know you very well. There is a lot of intrigue in them here about who you are, what has made you become that. And it feels to me like they look up to you in a way, and they like the way that you do life. And they want to know your secrets, and they want a deep connection with you here. Wow. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, how are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them, flowers? I'm going to go again with that. How are you feeling about them? The Three of Cups. A celebratory kind of an energy. This is a kind of a friendship card as well. A feeling of kind of being best friends, and maybe that being enough for you. It doesn't feel like it's enough for you. You want it to be more than that. But there's a very part of the same gang or the same tribe. They feel like your person, but it's more than that. Like, you're on the same team. There's other people involved, but not in a bad way, not in a third party way. Like, you're part of the same gang. You're part of the same team. You could have a lot of mutual friends, or you could be seeing like, I know, there's this trust between you both, right? You trust them, and you feel like because of that, because of the connection energy that you've got, you know that you'd get on with their friends and they'll get on with your friends. It's that kind of a thing. This is also about, they feel like family to you, and you just know that you'll get on with their family and they'll get on with your family, that kind of thing. It's like a feeling. I'm finding it hard to put it into words, but I can feel it. It's like a feeling that you belong together already. That you're already together and you just know it'll fit perfectly. That's what it is. But yeah, like on the same team, on the same page. Not so much on the same page, on the same team, same tribe. They're your kind of person. And you know that if they're choosing good people around them, you're going to have an instant team tribe there. The hermit, you've seen them as a hermit though. They've seen them as kind of holding back their energy, of not making decisions here, of not seeing the way forward and not making a decision. And it could just be about you. They're not coming forward to you, hermiting away, pulling back, not being forthcoming yet. And you're thinking that that's about them not making a decision. So you could see them as indecisive or just holding their energy back and not moving forward. We'll find out what that's about. Let's get back to them. So they see you as this happy-go-lucky, go with the flow kind of a person who just seems to be doing life really well. This Wheel of Fortune. Tell us more. Page of Emotions. A youthful kind of an energy. You've got an energy of a childlike, lucky, happy-go-lucky kind of having fun in life. Doesn't matter how old you are. You've got that page kind of an energy of being adventurous, of being playful, of being light-hearted and innocent and free and all of that stuff. You delight them. You've got a very, to them, you've got a very youthful kind of vibrant, kind of innocent, kind of free, kind of beautiful energy. They love it. They love you. Reunion of souls. So this feeling like you are bound to be together. It's a reunion of souls. They've known you before in previous lifetimes. They feel like you're the true person for them. Now, I was picking up that, you've had difficult times before. You both have, right? Well, we all have, We've all had tricky relationships, some more than others, though. Some of us have had really difficult lives, and I've really had to have grown through that. And we could see that you possibly have had that and they're interested in that. You find you a compelling kind of a person. They're drawn to you. They want this deep relationship with you, this moon. You're intriguing to them. They want to know all about you. Fool, they want a new journey with you. They want to step into that with you. They want to have a life with you here. And they do want to have a life with you. Step into the unknown with you. They want to live in the way that you're living. That you intrigue them in that way. They want... Maybe they don't feel like they've got to that point. Maybe they've had a hard life too. They see that you've had a hard life, but you're in all this fresh energy and this lucky energy doing life like really well, and they want that. They want that with you. They want to live that with you. They want to find out how you've done that. Yeah, very compelling. They feel compelled to be with you. It doesn't feel like someone that wants to kind of take your energy either. Feminine energy and healing energy. So they're seeing you as like this healing energy, this very feminine healing energy. Someone that's healed themselves, someone that's come out of the darkness and healed themselves, and they want to know all about you. Yeah, very intriguing to them. Three of Cups. You're feeling like you're in the same gang. That's what it feels like. Very similar to each other. You feel like they're very similar to you, very similar energy. And death and rebirth. So you're wanting this new start with them as well. Like the Fool card with them. You could have seen them put an end to something or have a significant ending in their life, ready for a rebirth, and you want to be part of that because they're your person, they're on your team, like, you might see them putting an end to relationships or things that they're doing that aren't aligned with you, and that aren't aligned with them, ready to have this rebirth with you, and you're seeing, maybe you're intuiting that they're doing the right thing for them. There's this rightness about you both that you're both feeling. That's why you can trust each other here, and you're just getting that you can trust each other. You're safe with each other because You're both so very similar, and it's because of that darkness that you've been through that you're both very similar. Burden is behind that. So you've seen them releasing burdens at the moment, putting an end to something, and you've seen that this is exactly what they need to do. I feel like you could have a very healing presence, and you could have very high intuition, flowers, and you could be just knowing that they're doing the right thing for them. Very similar energy to you, right? The Hermit and the Two of Swords, but they're holding back from you and not making decisions on it. Is that true? Let's see. Well, this is how you're feeling about them. It's not saying whether it's true or not. It's just how you're feeling about them. Three of Cups again. They're on the same team. Page of Materials, though, but they're doing things in a... To you, they're doing things in a very pentacle kind of a way. So making logical decisions about money and things like that. I feel that you feel your person has been making very logical decisions about their lives and had them around people that they're breaking free of now, or situations that haven't been quite right for them because they were thinking about the money instead of the heart, or they were thinking about their career instead of their healing. And getting from this, it's funny, isn't it? Because you feel like they're on your team, but you're seeing that they've been around the wrong people. They're not coming towards you, maybe, until they've had this ending. And I feel that's right there, because they want this new beginning with you. They want to step out into this new journey. I think you're seeing them clearly here. They've been making decisions in life and had people in their lives because of it. You know, they could be in the wrong job kind of thing because they were just looking at money or whatever, and instead of fulfilling themselves. You might have found a job that fulfills you and given up those jobs that don't fulfill you. You might have already lived through that kind of thing. There's definitely a recognition from you with this person, with your person here, that they're kind of on the same path as you, maybe a little bit behind you, but they seem to be putting an ending to things now, maybe because of your influence, your energetic influence, if not your direct influence. And you're kind of getting on the same page, especially around the right people. So you might have seen them with the wrong people before, and now you're seeing them break free. Now they're around the right people and your kind of people, and on your team now. Interesting. So you might have met this person first of all when they were around all the wrong people, making bad decisions for themselves or whatever, and you've seen that really clearly. Let's see. You know, but they're stepping out of that now into this new day, so they are transforming. That dragonfly on there as well, but the sun's coming up, but the dragonfly is about spiritual transformation, spiritual foundation. So I feel like you could have had a significant impact. This could be twin flame kind of stuff, because you could have come into their life when they were kind of in old energies, not doing the right thing by themselves, and you're like, they're not doing the right thing by themselves, but I kind of trust them. I kind of feel like they're my person. And then that has instigated, they've seen you and they're like, whoa, look at flowers there. They're living life in this incredible way. They seem to be healed. They don't seem to be taking crap off those people or putting up with that situation or just for money or whatever it is. They seem to have broken free of that, and they've got all of this freedom, and they're living life like this magical being, light and carefree and youthful kind of an energy and happy. I need to do that for myself. And now it feels to me like they're already in that process, and now they want this relationship with you. So they're kind of getting ready to be with you is what it feels like to me. So let's focus on them again. How are they feeling about you? So you could very well be really intrigued with them as well, because they seem to be living a very similar life path to you is what I'm feeling. How are they feeling about you? Flowers. My beloved. Oh, how beautiful. They love you. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Wow. Yes, they're definitely feeling like you're that person, that breath of fresh air. They just haven't met anyone like you. It's like a breath of fresh air, sunlight after darkness. Oh, at last they found you. Hi. And you've brought them back to themselves, is what it feels like. It's reminded them of who they are. This could be someone who's been living their lives, just kind of putting up with it, like the kind of people that are around them kind of thing, thinking that there's no one else available, there's no one like me, kind of that black sheep kind of thing. So they've just been living life and, as best that they could around all those other people. But they meet you and they're like, oh, one of my time, another black sheep, Again, with the trust, they trust all will be well. They have a trust in you, and they trust that all will be well with you. So they've got this trust. You both have this intrinsic trust in each other. It's vibrations, like you're a match for sure. How are they feeling about you? Family. Feeling like you're part of the family, you're one of them. They might want to have a family with you as well here, for some of you. Not all like me. Family doesn't have to be about kids though. Just reminded myself that. It doesn't have to be about kids. You can get together and be a family, just the two of you. With maybe a cat. Spy. They're feeling like you're watching them, paying close attention to them. There's a bit of paranoia about this. They might be paranoid that you know more about them, or I was getting that you're intuitive, and they might be scared that you can tune into them, like you just know about. They can't hide anything from you. That's what I'm getting from that. They're not worried that you're spying on them. They're worried that you can intuit and know things about them with your witchy ways. Is what that is. All seeing, all knowing person kind of thing. How are they feeling about you? Intimate with you, able to be themselves around you. Do they just get you? They feel very relaxed with you, very at home with you, safe with you. But they're scared of you too. They're scared of you. I mean, it's just that. They find you scary. That like, maybe you, because you're coming across as this carefree kind of living your own life, you don't take crap off anyone, and you just do your own thing. And they love that, but they also realize that means that they've got to step up. Like, you're going to be the same with them, And so they're a little bit scared of you, to be honest. How else do they feel about you? Observer. Like, you see right through them is what it is. They are scared in a way that you see right through them. That you know everything about them. Now, could be that you're a psychic like me and that they're actually scared by that. It's like that you can read the mind or something like that. True offering. They see you as like doing the work that you really love, a true offering there, that you're genuine, and that what you offer, it doesn't come with strings attached, that you're just straight up. Seeing that, I feel like in your work, it feels to me like your person hasn't found the work that they truly love yet, and it feels to me like you have. And they just see, like you're just so true to yourself. Nice. How else are they feeling about you? Beyond the ordinary? Yes. Look at you, you're a magical being. They see you as a magical being beyond the ordinary. You're very special. They know you're very special. You're very special. How are they feeling about you? Wow, I want to know you too now. Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So they see you as kind of being independent, but maybe because of a broken heart here. Anything else indicating this? No. apart from the sunlight after darkness, you've both had dark lives. So, you could be very independent at the moment, and they're seeing that. Yeah. They might think that you're still heartbroken about a breakup as well. Take that as it resonates. I don't know, it's not necessarily true, it's just what they think, you know, and how they're feeling about you. What about you? What are you feeling about them? This one. How are you feeling about them? Wait, don't rush it. Allow nature to take its course. So you're seeing them as patient, unfolding, getting there, making changes in their life. You're patient with them. You don't want them to rush. You want them to take their time with this. I just do feel like you're seeing them quite clearly as being where you've been at, and you know it wasn't instant magical transformation with you when you were in this phase, and it's not going to be with them as well. So you seem to be pretty real about it and hopeful, maybe hopeful about them getting through it. Let's see. How are you feeling about them? Go wild. Going rogue, going wild, breaking free. You want them to do this. Step into the power, go wild, break free. I feel like they are. I mean, that's the Death card again, isn't it? You see them breaking free there and being their true, like, full power self, wild. The true, wild, passionate self. Could be seeing that spark in them. They make effort. This is somebody who is generous, that makes an effort, that, you know, they've got good work ethic. They do stuff. They do stuff for other people. They're not lazy. They don't sit back. They make an effort. They step up. They take control of things. They help other people out. All of that kind of stuff. This is someone that makes an effort. Now, you might not have been around people like that before, flowers. You might have been around very lazy people. You could be a very capable person and always have attracted those ones that are kind of lazy and don't make the effort. It's not this person. Confused. You see them as confused, though, and it could have something to do with this, the differences between you. So there could be a lot of differences between you. Maybe not a lot of differences between you. No, because you feel like it's family to each other. But confused about the differences. So there could be just a few differences about you, maybe differences in culture, just a few differences that have them confused there. So you're feeling like they're a bit confused, huh? Maybe about your connection or maybe about you. How else are you feeling about them, flowers? Oh. So you're falling in love with them, huh? You're falling in love with them. Beautiful. Both be falling in love with each other, and you're open. You feel like they're open. They're open to this. So very positive on the heart front there. This feels like it's going to be a very strong connection to me, strong relationship. How are you feeling about them? All that glitters. They could have a smile on the face at the moment, but they're not particularly happy at the moment. So seeing them as kind of wearing a mask at the moment, and I feel like you see them clearly. You know how they got, like, they're a little bit worried that you can see through them, that you kind of know what they're thinking and all of that. I feel like you can. I feel like when you look at them, you're like, well, you're pretending that you're happy, but I can see that you're not. You're pretending that you're friends with these people, or you're happy in your work, but I can see that you're not. That it's that kind of thing. All that glitters isn't gold, so you can see right through it. You can see right through them. And it's not in a bad way. You know, I don't think this is a narcissist or something like that that's pretending to be what they're not. I'm not getting that at all. I feel like this is just someone that's figuring themselves out and breaking free of stuff that isn't really for them. Self-acceptance, so you see them as being very grounded, self-accepting, that kind of thing. They're not someone who is a bragger or anything like that. They accept who they are. It's not someone that's really hard on themselves either. That's good. Nice grounded kind of an energy. Not too far from self-love kind of thing, you know. Yeah, so seeing them as self-loving. Feeling the world and into me, I see. Oh wow, you both got the intimacy card, so you get each other. You really get them. They get you. Feeling the world as well. You feel a lot for them. Almost like they're your person. Like that feeling, and I know not everyone has this feeling, I'm aware of that, but that feeling that the majority of mothers have with their newborn babies, of that they're mine. And for me, I'm a grandma, and I had that same feeling with my grandchildren as well, is that they're mine. You know, that there's an instant connection there, is what I'm feeling here. So you feel a lot for them instantly. There's that almost unconditional love straight away. Just, you get each other, you're intimate with each other straight away. It's like you know each other. You can look into each other's eyes and it's just intense. There's an intensity there because you know each other. Wow. Could be twin flames, you guys. How are you feeling about them? Soulmates, whatever you want to call it. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding. You know what I was getting is trying to knock a square peg into a round hole. They're trying to fit in a place where they don't fit in, and I think you can see it really clearly. It's funny, isn't it? Because they're scared that you can see them really clearly, and you can. You can. So you see them kind of barking up the wrong tree at the moment, trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, and, you know, not doing particularly well at that, as nobody would. They don't really fit in where they're at the moment. They fit in with you, though. Now, let's get a message from their heart to your heart. What does their heart want to say to Flower's heart? What does Flower's person's heart want to say to their heart? Express love through gifts. You want stuff from them. Give me stuff. No, you want them to express the love. It could be through gifts. I mean, small tokens of love, you know. Doing things for you, gift for you. Oh no, that's you, that's them. They want you to express your love through gifts, so they want something from you. A little token, something of yours. They want something of yours. If you left something behind when they're around, they would really treasure that thing. You might want to do that. You might want to do that. You might want to leave something of yours behind when you're in their presence. They will take that thing and they will treasure it. Why am I not getting a directing there? They want you to express your love through gifts. They want you to leave them something. I'm not getting that they want you to buy them a gift and give it to them. I'm not getting that. I don't know why the indirectness there. Maybe you do. Let me know in the comments. Why wouldn't they want you to be direct? I don't know. Act as if your partner's here. They want you to act as if your partner's already. Again, I'm getting an indirectness about this. Why don't they want to be straight up about it? It's almost like they don't want to be partners just yet, but they want you to act as if you are. Why? I don't know what that is about. You might know better than me, but it's a very strange feeling that I'm getting from those cards. It's almost a feeling of, let's keep this quiet, but I still want something from you, but do it kind of underhanded. Leave me something. Act as if we're partners, but not actually talking about it and actually being partners. I don't know why that would be. Maybe you do. Let me know in the comments, because that's very intriguing energy. Their heart to your heart. Do something for someone. You want them to do something for you. So it's like you're both yearning for each other here, for the other to do and express. But again, I'm getting that. Keep it quiet. maybe you can't be together yet. Or you don't want other people to know or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, very intriguing. So if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive. I will pop a link for it up there. As I said, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in this relationship. Hang on a minute, there's somebody at the door. Yeah, if it sounds like it is your situation, or it could be your situation, you might want to get that deeper dive, that extended reading to go with this. I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance in this relationship. So, what do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about yourself? Possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. And how this might all play out along with timings. Because that last bit just really intrigued me, because that was a little bit of a different energy that I picked out right at the end as your hearts were talking to each other then. So I think this is a little bit more complicated than I was picking up on originally. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. So you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So be sure to type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So check those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that flower on a device where you can download PDFs and open them up. And in that PDF, you'll see some information about the reading. You'll see a special free gift in there, and you will see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video. Leave a comment as well. This has really intrigued me, especially at the end there. Let me know what's going on and what the situation is and why you have to keep it quiet. Why? And thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. You're all very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Picker card reads a week, and I do more besides as well. Check it out on my channel. And so if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you, let's find out, shells, how your person is feeling about you. Excuse me. And we'll also find out how you're feeling about them as well, because your only power is in yourself, right? And it's good to get clarity on both sides of the situation. So, as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So if you find that this is your situation or could be your situation, you might want to get the deeper dive, the extended reading that goes with this. And in that, I'm going to go into advice for you. So guidance for you in this moment that you find yourself now. Like, is there some action for you need to take? Is there something you need to let go of? Is there a different way of you seeing things? Guidance for you right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. What do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about yourself? Possible dynamics. How to make it work really well. And also how this might play out along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out how they're feeling about you and how you're feeling about them. What's going on here? Okay, shells. First out, you've got to dance with joy. So they're feeling very joyful about you. You bring them joy. And you feel like you've got a past life connection here. So you've known each other before. Very strong spiritual connection that's making them very happy right now. Let's find out more. So you both could be feeling that at the moment. Very joyful about each other. And like you've got a past life. You just... You know, it's that feeling of this person's important to me. Like I seem to know them already. I just recognize them already. Or it could have been one of those love at first sight kind of situations here, or deep feelings at first sight. Wild. So you ignite a passion in each other, and this could be about passion and that feeling, but you might feel wild and free in your lives kind of thing when you're around each other, seeing the possibilities and just like wanting, it's like a fresh burst of an outlook on life of I can do anything now, I can start again, I can do this, I can do that. There's a very positive vibe between you both here. So how's your person feeling about you? Let's get some tarot out. How are Shell's person feeling about them? Four of Wands. very happy, celebrations. This is also the card of marriage as well, so they could be very serious about you. It's about solid foundations, so they're wanting something really solid with you here. Firm foundations, possibly marriage there, but again, a lot of happiness in that card. What else? Page of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I'm getting from this that you could be more financials than them, more you could have more money than them, you could be more successful than them. They're coming like a page. I feel like this is them, page. For some reason I'm seeing it that way around. I don't know, reverse it if that's not the case, but there seems to be an imbalance of money here going on, or success, or how they feel. So one of you is more successful or more abundant than the other one at the moment. Bit of an imbalance there, so there's a little bit of a worry going on there from your person. Now, it might be true, it might not be true, but that's how they're feeling at the moment. They might be feeling not good enough, or worried that there might be power play in this situation, or they just might be imbalanced. How about you? How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Six of Cups, like they're your soulmate, twin flame kind of thing. That's the past life energy coming out there again. So you feel like they're very important to your life. Twin flame, soulmate, had past lives with them, seem to know them from somewhere. But you feel like they are bound to something. So they're being restricted in some kind of a way, or holding themselves back in some kind of a way. Do you feel they're bound to someone else, or maybe you feel like they're with someone else? Let's find out. Four of Wands. Happy, party, celebrations, solid foundations within you, wanting marriage. Tell us what this is about, the Four of Wands. I've got the Four of Wands for Shell's person. Yes, look at that. Do you see what they are? Two of emotions, wanting to give you like a massive love offer. Ace of inspiration to have a new and exciting start with you. So they're seeing you as this. They're like happily ever after, wanting to get married to you, giving that big offer. Your person could come in with a huge offer. They could ask you to marry them, kind of thing, with these kind of energies. That's incredible. Four of Wands, Two of emotions, and Ace of inspiration. They want a new start with you. They're excited about it. They want to give you this huge love offer and start a new life with you. And they're dedicated to see you as the one that they want to have this new start with in life, and to solid foundations to lock this in. What's behind that? We're talking about a very solid connection here. We're talking about like soulmates. We are. It's all good. It's all good. It's like there's nothing. They don't see any impediment to this. They're not seeing any red flags. It's all been good. That's awesome. But they do see this. Right. So they see you as all good, as having no red flags, but they see this Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, this slight imbalance that's possible for your money situation or your success situation. It might not be true. You have no idea, really. I mean, who finds out? Who goes on a date with someone, or when you first meet someone, you tell each other your financial situations? We just guess based on someone's energy and kind of how we see, what they're driving or where they're living and stuff like that. We guess. But you never know, really. Someone could be in debt and be living in a very extravagant way, and the other person could have savings but be living in a frugal way, and that imbalance might be the other way around. So this is just a perceived imbalance in success and in Pentacles there, in abundance and money. But they're obviously worried about it, which suggests to me, if they're seeing that it's all good, it suggests to me that they're seeing you as the King of Pentacles, and they're feeling like the Page of Pentacles, like they're feeling like not good enough. Let's find out what it is, what's behind this. Let's get some clarity on this. How come? Page of inspiration. You inspire them now. So you inspire them, you give them ideas. So it's not that big a worry really. It feels like one of you is ahead in the success game. One of you is more inspirational than the other, but you're inspiring them. You're lighting a fire inside of them. If it's you that's the most inspirational one in this, which I feel like it is, you're inspiring them. So it's not a huge worry here. They want to raise up, meet you at your level, or they know that when you're together that they will reach for more. So they could have just got a bit stagnant, you know, and not been inspired to do better for themselves because they've not been in a relationship, or they've been in relationships that haven't really particularly inspired them. Ascension is behind that. So yeah, one of you is leading the way here, and they're raising their vibration. You raise their vibration. You inspire them. Even though there's a little bit of worry that I'm picking up on there, that they're not quite good enough for you, I do feel like that inspiration that you give them, then just know that they're going to step up and you know, and do better for themselves. They've got that reason to with you. Six of Cups, you're feeling like they're your soulmate, they're your twin flame, like you just know them, you've had past lives with them. Tell us what this is about. Two of Inspiration and the Five of Inspiration. Practice, practice, practice. You could be working together. You could be practicing things together. You could be spending time with each other. You could be friends at the moment. Practicing that. Two of Inspiration. Noticing the little details about each other. Watching each other. And paying attention to each other as you're practicing this. So this has got the energy of you both being friends, finding out about each other, or that's the way that they came into your life, and you've, like, this person's important to me. I can just tell this person's important to me. I feel like I've known them before. Working together, or some kind of a situation like that where you practice something together. So you could be, I don't know, doing some sports together. You could be being creative in the same way. You could be in the same class as each other, learning something together, putting something into practice together, and it's giving you that groundwork to be able to see how each other operate. And you've obviously got this, I've had a past life with this person, you've got that instant connection kind of thing with this person. And so this could be about you feeling that this can grow, that you can work together, that there's a path forward together, that it could be like this, it's all good energy. You're not seeing any red flags in them kind of a thing, because you're getting to see them in lots of different ways, lots of different perspectives this can be about as well as practice, you know. Seeing things from different perspectives. So you could be seeing your person in many different lights, in different situations, and you're impressed by it all. What's behind that is growth and discernment. So you're making a choice, you're choosing them because you're seeing that they're someone that grows, someone that learns, you know, someone that's open, someone that will put things into practice. They've got a good work ethic. They've put effort into things. They help, you know, they're generous. They help people out. They've got that personality that they will learn from things, and that makes for a good relationship too. So this isn't someone that just digs their heels in. I mean, they might be stubborn, you might be stubborn, but they're open to change, they're open to growth, and you're seeing that in different aspects of their life, maybe in the work, maybe in the learning endeavors, whatever it is that you're doing together there. So yeah, discernment. So you're getting the right information about them, seeing them in different situations, that's giving you the green light each time that you see them in those situations. But you do see them as being bound to you, the Eight of Swords, or holding something back, or being not free in some kind of a way. Queen of Materials, and it is in their abundance. There you go. So it is in their abundance. So you're well aware that they've got some kind of a financial situation that is binding them. Or you might not be well aware of that, but you might think it's going on. They could have their money tied up with someone else in a business or something like that. They could have their money tied up in a past relationship as well, maybe going through divorce or something like that. The money isn't their own yet. That kind of a thing. So there is something going on with money here in this situation. You're both seeing it. It's making them feel a little bit worried. but you're inspiring them. Okay. You might be a little bit worried about them and their abundance situation as well, thinking, well, I am more successful than them. Are they going to step up? Or are we going to grow apart because of that? Am I reaching down here? Divine timing. So it seems to me like you're leading the way in success and abundance here, and you're inspiring them to do it. It's divine timing for you to come into their life to do that. And it just could be a soul contract. This is that, you know, you'll do that bit of it first, you'll inspire them, they will raise up their game. Let's find out more about them, how they feel about you. Shells, how do they feel about you? That card wants to come out. They see this as a very healing relationship, and they see you as a very healing person as well. It might be a healer. It feels like a relief to me that they've met someone like you. So they could have been with very difficult people before that added to their toxic load, you know, to the things that they need to heal, to the baggage. And they're not seeing that with you. They're seeing this as a healing relationship. So, and you as a very healing person. So that they feel the ease with you. They feel that it's going to be a healing relationship. Could be seeing you as very wise and very balanced, very down to earth kind of thing, of an energy, and they don't have so many worries about you as a person. They're seeing you as very grounded, having done that healing work on themselves, so not easily triggered and all of that stuff, and not a difficult person to be around. What else? How are they feeling about you? So they feel safe with you. They feel maybe you're emotionally grounded and they just feel safe, which suggests to me that they haven't been around safe people before. They might have been around toxic people before. Seeing you step into your power and shining. So yes, they do see you as a very successful person. You've got it together. You're shining. You're doing your stuff. They think you're incredible. You're in your power, you're shining. It's also a little bit scary for them too, because they're not quite there yet. You're inspiring them to do that, but they're not quite there yet. What else? How are they feeling about you? Very inspirational to them. Heartbreak. And open up. The sea is being closed down at the moment. They see you as having been through some heartbreak and being quite closed. Now, it could be that you have been through heartbreak. I mean, who hasn't? But the stage that you're at the moment is only just opening up again to relationship or whatever. They might have seen you go through a breakup, in fact, and had your heart broken. And yeah, they're just seeing that glimpse of you opening up now. So they're treading carefully. Because they see you as being heartbroken at the moment or just coming out of that energy. They could be taking it slowly as a result of that, not wanting to rush you into things. Wanting to make sure that you're over that heartbreak now. They just see you as healing at the moment, right? Just doing that healing work, so they might want to give you time to do that. Delight. I think you're delightful. And there's something about group activities here. They see you around other people being delightful. But they're worried here. A tryst. They're worried might be seeing someone else. Now, I'm not picking up that there's a third party here, but they're just worried that that someone else might be in your picture, might be in your heart, something like that. That group activities. Isn't it interesting? Both of these cards are so similar. It's like it's the same scene, but slightly different. It's the same hill, right? Tree. Oh no, the trees are slightly different. A tryst, though, they're worried that someone else is involved here. They might be worried that you're connected with someone else, or someone else is connected with you. They could be on the lookout all the time. It's like they see you interacting with other people and having delight with other people, and then they're like, is Charles with that person? Is there more to it than that? It feels like they see you as a gregarious kind of a person, and They're worried that it's more than that. Let's find out. Well, how are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Around and around, around and around. So this could be really slow in coming, opening up to each other, and going around and around in circles. It could be overthinking this as well. Or it could be thinking that you're overthinking things and it's going round and round in circles. No real progression forward in this. It could be kind of frustrating for them. In that they could see you as being kind of very fixed, having your own life, having, you could be working a lot, something like that. It could be they don't see an opening in there. They could think that that's because you're heartbroken there, that you're maybe pouring all your time into your work and that's why you're so successful, something like that. But imagine all kinds of things about you here. I don't know whether it's true or not, but this is the way that they're feeling about you. Patience. They're seeing you as a patient person. They believe you have patience here. Maybe with them, maybe with other people. And seeing you as very calm and grounded. I'm feeling that. They feel very safe with you. In perfect harmony. Oh, they feel like you're in perfect harmony with them. Like, this is beautiful music. This reminds me of the True Love card. It's the 11 card, look. Which is very twin flamey kind of thing. So you're in perfect harmony with each other. They see you as being like perfect couple kind of thing. The right person for them. What else? How are they feeling about you? That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, that card. They just think you're perfect for each other. They're perfect for you. Woo, they're seeing you as abundance. Having a positive mindset, manifesting what you want, so successful, gratitude, bliss, just happy and abundant and successful. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energies. Let's find out how you're feeling about them. How are you feeling about them? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So this is kind of a little bit mixed, isn't it? Because I feel like you're very sure about this person, that they're the person for you. Deep in your heart, you know that they're the one for you. And I feel like you feel like they're holding back in a way, and you want them to do that. You want them to know and make a move. Now, it could be that they are actually bound in some kind of a situation with the money, and you're wanting them to make a move forward toward you. You're wanting them to know deep down in the heart. You could be projecting that energy to them, praying that they feel that your feelings for them, so that they're sure, so that they take action on these binds, whatever it is. Attuned to the divine. So you see them as attuned to the divine. You see them as a very spiritual kind of a person. This is a spiritual connection that you've got with this person here. I'm feeling it strongly. With that past life energy coming out so much. So attuned to the divine. Feels like your person, doesn't it? They feel like your person. What else? How are Charles feeling about their person? Rejection. Afraid of rejection. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid they're going to reject you. Why would they do that? Oh, because they're not taking action yet. Oh, you see them as not taking action, being influenced by someone else. You see them as being influenced by someone else. You're feeling like they're being influenced by someone else, and it's not good. So you're afraid that they're going to reject you. You're afraid they're going to give in to these outside influences. That could be family, it could be friends, it could be workplace kind of thing, it could be the money stuff. That could be the outside influence, and you're worried that they're not going to choose you. So you could be worried that they're going to go, oh no, Shell's out of my league, I'm not going to bother. That's a real worry to you there, and they're going to reject you because of it. But you feel like they're your person. So to you, that this money thing, this imbalance thing, you just want them to come forward, right? But they don't seem to be doing that at the moment. I wonder why. Find out more about this in the deeper dive, of course. Independence. You're seeing them as independent. Independent. We're getting into that independent energy now. Maybe they are breaking free of something and getting independent now. And a fear of commitment. Well, I wouldn't say so with this. 4 of Wands, 2 of Emotions, and the Ace of Inspiration. I believe that you're making this one up. I don't think they're fearing commitment at all. But that's how you're feeling about them. They got a fear of commitment. I really don't feel that they have. Not with these cards coming out anyway. Not if this is your reading. Okay, let's find out more. How are you feeling about them? How are you feeling about them? Chop wood. Very industrious, good work ethic. They're working a lot, maybe. A lot of, put a lot of effort into things. Grounded. You've both got very grounded energy here. Are you seeing that in each other? What else? How are you feeling about them? Healthy. They're healthy. They look after themselves. Maybe they've got a good body. Interested in health. Maybe sports. That kind of thing. That could be, I was getting that with the 5 of Inspiration. You could be practicing something together. Could be a sport kind of thing. Could be on the same team or training together. That kind of thing. So they're healthy, huh? Maybe you both are. Quiet in the mind. So you see them as very calm, a quiet in mind, a very spiritual kind of person. They could meditate. They could be Buddhist. But very grounded. You're both seeing that about each other, right? Very grounded energy. Spiritual, grounded, safe to be around, that kind of thing. How are you feeling about them? So they think about things. It's not someone that blurts something out. They're not erratic like that. The Phoenix. Oh, they've been through a lot. Hey, so you see them as raising up, a new face, rekindle, transforming themselves, growing. Beautiful energies. So you feel, feeling like they're growing. We've got that out about them already. They've got the potential. They've got good potential for a relationship because of that. They've got an openness to change, to growing. Beautiful. So let's some messages out from their heart to your heart. What does their heart want to say to your heart? Forgiveness. Please forgive me. It could be because of those buying things or because of the abundance thing or just holding back for so long. They want you to forgive them. Or maybe they've done something or said something or they feel like they have. So just wanting your forgiveness. For some reason there. What does your heart want to say to their heart? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. You want them to open up to that. You want them to have trust in the miracles and blessings. You're feeling like you're a miracle and a blessing to them to you as well. 13, unlucky for some. You could be seeing this as them as very lucky for you kind of thing. But I feel like you want to assure them that this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. That you can grow and you can be in this together and it will unfold. There's this shedding here as well. There's like an autumnal kind of full kind of an energy there as well. Changes, miracles and blessings. I feel like this is your heart trying to encourage them to go with these changes and to go for it kind of thing. I do feel like you want to be in this now. But this is standing out to me, the bound somehow by a financial situation or a success situation. And as I said, it might not even be true because we can't see. Unless we've asked, but I mean, who does that? Like, show me your bank balance and tell me how much debt you've got and all of that. I mean, you might, but I don't feel that that's been the case. This is just a perceived thing. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, shells, then you might want to get that deeper dive for some more information on this. Some guidance. Guidance for you right now. What should you do right now? Like, how can you handle this right now? Let's find out in that. And what else do you need to know about them? What else do you need to know about you? Your dynamics together, how to make it work really well. Let's find that out too. How is this all going to play out along with possible timelines? If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's an instant watch kind of thing, so you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Now, so type it in very carefully, your email address. That email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell, on a device where you can open PDFs and see what's in them. And in that PDF, you will see some information about the reading. You'll see a special free gift in there for you as well, and you'll see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of the video and you can watch it right away. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well, like, what is this all about for you? Tell me about them. I love to hearing from you guys. Thank you to all my subscribers for your ongoing support of my channel. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card reads, love readings a week, and I also do much more besides that as well on my YouTube channel. Check it out. And there you go. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.